The following is a paid advertisement. The views expressed are the sole responsibility of the advertiser.
I'm attorney Justin Clark. Coming up just ahead on You Have Real Estate, yes, the interest rates are up a little bit. It is still a great time to buy. I'm going to take you on a tour of 4 amazing properties. What can you afford right now? It's all just ahead. It's You Have Real Estate. Do IRS threats have you spinning out of control? You are not helpless. At Attorneys Justin Clark and Associates, our goal is to lower or even eliminate your IRS debt. Call me today or visit youhavepower.com and take back control of your financial life.
This is a special offer from IQ Power Solar.
Stop paying high electric bills with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. And now it's never been easier. IQ Power Solar can give you immediate electric bill relief right now when you go solar. IQ Power Solar will reimburse you for your very next electric bill. Plus, if you're a first responder, IQ Power Solar will pay your program payment for the rest of the year. Call 407-585-1018 now or visit iqpowersolar.com.
Welcome to You Have Real Estate with me, attorney Justin Clark. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, seasoned investor, renter, or even looking to sell your house, this next 30 minutes is designed just for you. Think of it like getting multiple open houses from your living room, but with my attorney advice throughout the way. Any questions whatsoever during the program, people are standing by to answer them. Here's the phone number. I'll leave it on the screen during the entire program, 407-205-0400 if you want to start that house on. If you're looking for your dream home, the market is still competitive. You're going to need to get a pre-approval. Dallas Lehman is standing by to get you pre-approved this weekend at the same phone number, 407-205-0400. Fantastic show in store for you over the next half hour or so. But first, the opening statement. The opening statement today is brought to you by our good friends at IQ Power Solar. Stephen Bader, tell us what's going on over at IQ. I'm here with Stephen Bader, the COO of IQ Power Solar. Steve, as you know, I went solar at my house with IQ Power Solar. Thank goodness that I did. There are a lot of door-knocking companies out there. There are a lot of these sales organizations that pretend to do solar. They are not IQ Power Solar. What separates you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an exciting industry and a lot of people are getting into it, and that's a good thing, right? For the most part, no one says, oh, I want to just put as many panels on the roof. That's not a good investment. We understand home energy, we understand how to get the best return on your investment, and we understand that at the end of the day, you're not buying a solar system. No one says, I can't wait to get up and look at my system. You're buying an outcome, so that's what we focus on. We focus on an outcome, a promise, someone hold accountable for that promise, and a 40-year commitment to it. So that's what we do.
Really what made us switch to solar was our electric bill was insane. It was $600-700 a month. What made me choose IQ Power was I had a bunch of people obviously come knock on my door, and I just went through and did some research on it. I liked that they were all under one contract. It wasn't multiple contractors. Everything was handled through the same individual, and they knocked everything out in a timely manner and really worked it out for us. They had the best warranties and guarantees in the business, and my wife really liked that. And they were fantastic to work with.
Thank you for what you did for me and my family, Steve. IQ Power Solar. Do yourself a favor. Give IQ Power Solar a call today. You will not regret that decision.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
I'm here every week to answer your calls, questions, and provide your free pre-approval. Call me today and let's get you your best loan scenario. It only makes sense to get started now. Your Under One Roof team is always here to help you.
The opening statement today is going to be quite simple because you've read in the news this week, interest rates have gone up again. I think the average 30-year rate is about 4.9%. And we've talked on the show during the days when it was 2% or 2.2%. What is this doing? And I realize it's scaring some of you because you say the market is going up so quickly. The cost of houses is going up so quickly, but we could always count on the rates being so low. What does 4.9% mean to your ability to buy a house? And where does 4.9% really stand in regards to mortgage interest rates historically? We're going to answer those questions for you, and we're going to do so by asking real questions. Every weekend here on this show, we ask real questions to the truly trend-setting people in Central Florida's real estate community. And very proud, as always, to be joined by returning guests. To my right, your left, Rose Kemp is here. Hello, Rose. How are you?
Hello.
To my left, your right. I'm assuming it's their right. I can guess. Eric Mock is here. Hello, Eric. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Justin.
Rose, let me start with you. All right. You read the news this week. Rates are up to 4.9% to buy a house. What do you think that's doing to this market here in Central Florida? And what do you think it has the potential to do to this market over the rest of the year?
Well, I'm living it every single day right now. I can say, supply and demand is a big thing right now in Central Florida. And is it slowing anything down currently? I don't see anything slowing down at all. I'm actually working right now with a couple of family members that are purchasing property, and I'm searching in different areas. You have to be very open to the areas. I do feel that there is a sense of urgency to secure a home so that you can lock in your rate, because until you have a contract that's executed and you send it to the lender, at that point is when they can lock in your rate. So I know that, my advice is let's secure a home as quickly as possible, but you definitely have to get out there immediately as the listings come out. Have a great professional, a good realtor that's experienced, a good strategy as to how you're going to find a home, and don't be locked down to a specific area because inventory is just so low right now. And so the objective is you don't want to rent, because rents are up.
Yeah.
You want to buy, and you want to get the best rate possible. So I feel sometimes people really got to look at those wants and needs and realize what the objective is and secure that home so that you get out of renting.
Give us something to compare where we are now in this market to, say, a year ago. So let's say hypothetically a year ago you put a house on the market. Generally speaking, maybe 15 offers in on that house a year ago. On that same house, how many offers today?
Currently, on the same house, you're probably going to get 25.
So more.
It's madness.
Jeez.
Oh, yes, it's more. And the rates, actually, if anything, I think it's fueling up this fire, and the buyers are out there, in a frenzy, and people are making those moves. They're not waiting. People that are relocating are deciding, hey, let's get over there sooner than later, or let's buy without even sight unseen. A lot of realtors are running around right now doing the video showings. So the objective again is secure the home with the best possible rate, because we know they're going up, and I understand from the economists that we will be seeing some more hikes, and so then that's gonna obviously bring down what you can purchase. The amount of property you can purchase is based on what you can pay monthly. So if the rates go up, you might end up affording less house, and nobody wants that. So get with a good realtor, come up with a good plan, and really focus on what's important and the why as to what you're buying and why you're buying.
I don't necessarily think Florida always follows the national trends when it comes to real estate. Florida is its own little bubble here. You can compare us to Las Vegas a little bit maybe, but Florida is its own thing. And I get a little bit concerned when people go to foxnews.com or Drudge Report and they see information about the real estate market nationwide. How does the Florida real estate market differ from the national real estate market?
Well, I was just in D.C. actually on a national conference. I was also at a national conference in California, and I was also at a national conference in Vegas. And in speaking to all three different cities and listening to the economists and realtors from all over the country, to be quite honest, here's the beautiful thing. Florida is obviously the best place to live in the country because everybody wants to come. I feel that the thing that makes us unique right now is obviously the post-COVID situation where people are looking for that being outdoors and whatnot. People can work from home. So you have these relocations coming in like we've never seen before for new reasons, right? The post-COVID ramifications, political reasons, I call them. And we are currently, from what I understand, the report is we're currently the third state that people want to move to in this country.
Really?
So we are absolutely amazing. We just need more homes. That's what we need. We need more properties to be able to accommodate for this incredible flow of relocations.
I got to tell you, Florida's first on my list. I know it is Eric Mock's list as well. Eric, how are you, buddy? Good to see you as always.
Good.
Now, I know you work with buyers and sellers. Take me through the buyer perspective right now. When you're working with a buyer, what are some ways as a buyer I can ensure or at least get a leg up on the competition, the other buyers? That's my competition right now as a buyer, is other buyers. Are there certain things I can do to separate my offer from other offers?
No doubt. Justin, one thing for sure, you've got to have the pre-approval.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen a listing in the last 6 months that didn't actually say must have pre-approval. A lot of them ask for proof of funds along with the offer. If you don't even have that, don't even continue to look at that listing because you need to move on. But the other thing that I'm telling buyers as well, if you're kind of in this I'm just looking mode, don't enter the buying market, because the just looking mode, we've seen houses that go off the market in hours.
Sure.
The thing that's critical, and I think Rose has kind of mentioned this as well, location. Hands down, you see the places that are in the high desirable locations, those go within hours, if not within 24 hours. I've seen things that get posted, you call and you're trying to make an appointment to get into tour, we're pending. And we've already got 6 offers.
Yeah.
And they've got the 6 offers within 4 to 6 hours. And so if you're a homeowner, why would you want to take 6 more offers, and that to have 12? So they're just trying to get through. I've got good offers and they're all strong offers. So that means they're all at list or above.
I think it's a great point and a little counterintuitive. Our whole lives we've been taught to not be, what's that bad word? Impulsive. We've been taught to don't be impulsive. Even when you're house hunting, we're taught to not fall in love with that first house. You need to look at a few, but the last, I guess, year and a half, 2 years, it's really just the opposite. We almost have to be impulsive as a buyer.
Well, I've been working with a client. We made 2 offers, one week, one the next week. We lost the first offer. We offered 30 over list. We lost that offer, and I found out, it was 40 plus over list. The next week, same thing. We offered again 30 over list, and we lost that one, above. And both of those actually had the buyer paying closing.
Really?
It wasn't even seller paying closing. So you add on the closing cost of that. The next week, I got my fingers crossed. We're under contract and we're now working through. And all 3 houses were in the same strata. They very nice houses, a little bit to do here and there, but they were all done well. Good preventative maintenance done on all 3 of them.
Okay.
So that's critical.
Because I know for a fact 2 years ago, as we were entering into the worst pandemic maybe in history, certainly in our lifetime, we would have all predicted that we would have 25 offers on every house, right? No way. Of course we would not have predicted this, but it's been insane. And the good thing about you two today is we have some listings that are actually out there on the market right now, which is going to help you get an idea of how much you can afford and what it's going to cost to get into a house, hopefully the house of your dreams. And Eric, I want to start with you here. Sure. And this is down in sort of South Orlando near Kissimmee, Flower Fields. Tell me about this house.
512 Flower Fields Lane. This is a 6-bedroom, 4-bath. It's a 2-story, as you can see from the photograph. It's 3,514 square feet. This is a short sale.
Okay.
It's listed at $460,000. And like I said, it's down in that South Orlando, North Kissimmee area. So we're talking maybe 15 to 20 minutes from the attractions.
Okay.
Very good opportunity.
I don't hear about too many, a guy who knows a lot about short sales. Me, I don't see a whole lot of short sales right now because the market's gone up so much. Are you seeing any short sales down in the trenches?
Not a lot for that very reason. The next house that I've got to show, we were thinking it could possibly be that, but when we actually took a look at it, it's not a short sale.
Yeah, exactly. And let's go right to it then. And by the way, if you have any questions about these houses, you'd like to see them this weekend, we'll connect you with Eric right now, 407-205-0400. Now, this is downtown, a great little area called Delaney Park. I know Delaney Park well. when I was cool, I used to ride my bicycle around there, but I got uncool as we all do, I guess, at some point. This is on Briarcliff, one of the most famous streets in Delaney Park. Tell me about this listing.
So this is a wonderful 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1,515 square feet. This home, as you said, is in Delaney Park. Yeah. It's within very short walking distance of Lake Davis. And honestly, you could probably walk to Orlando Health in maybe 15 minutes from this location. It's a wonderful little house. We're actually doing an open house this Sunday, April 10, from 1 to 3 p.m. I'll be there. You want to come by, take a look at this. This is a great little house.
It depends on if you're bringing donuts or cookies or whatnot. Are you going to provide snacks?
I can certainly provide snacks.
All right, perfect. So open house is actually tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Beautiful. It is. 1 o'clock, 1 to 3.
Do I just need to show up? Do I need to call in advance?
No,
what should I do?
Just show up. I'll be there from 1 to 3.
Awesome.
Just come on by.
Open house tomorrow on 715 Briarcliff. Go check it out. Eric will be there. Donuts in tow. Good job, Eric. Thank you very much. Rose, you have a listing here for me to look at as well.
Yes.
But I think this is a good one because it just closed.
Yes. So actually, we yes.
But I think that's great because it's going to show you what it actually took to purchase a home and what that home really looked like. So this is Formosa. Where is that?
So that's in College Park.
Okay.
On Formosa. Great location near the Dubs Dread Golf Course.
Oh yeah.
So very convenient. 5 minutes from Winter Park. 5 minutes from downtown. Just love the area. And the purchaser is one of my very dear best friends, Miss Sandy Hutnick. And she owns a business about 5 minutes from there in Winter Park, a spa. And so we really wanted her to be able to be near work. Right. But again, you got to be very strategic in how you do that because everything that comes on the market goes. So the day that she decided to move forward, it was the first day on the market. Not even the pictures had been taken yet, but it just comes to show you how important it is to stay on that pulse of the market if you're married to a location. So this particular property she purchased at $460,000. She closed at $460,000. 1,822 heated square feet, 2-story, 3-bedroom, 3-bath with a really cute little backyard as well. And so she's really excited. But also the best part of that was Dallas did the loan for her, and we ran into some challenging situation, but because we had a strong lender, a strong partnership, and he has a variety of loans to work with, we were able to get it closed, even though it took us about nearly 60 days.
Is that right?
Not because of the lender, but because we had to make a little changes to how we were putting the loan together. So it really makes sense also to not only have your buyer be pre-approved, but make sure that your lender is reputable, is knowledgeable, is experienced, because if you do end up needing an extension in this market, it's very hard to get an extension from a seller. So it's powerful to have the right people in place, and then that's how you can strategically convince the other side, right, to go ahead and extend. So yes, that's what we got. Sign of the times, though, that everything we get is gone immediately.
Closed at $460,000. Might I ask what the list price was, if you remember? Do you remember what the initial listing price was?
Yeah. So actually, with this one, it was $460,000.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't have to go over.
Yes. Or wait, I take that back. $450,000. It was $450,000.
Okay.
We went 10 above. But we came in strong immediately, and I told the other realtor that this was my best friend, and I wanted her to live 2 minutes from me, and I told her what an amazing business owner she was, to please take that back to her seller, and he accepted.
It's weird, though, that relationship between agents or brokers can actually be beneficial when it comes to negotiating, like whether you know the other agent or whether you kind of know how to talk to them.
Yes.
Doesn't it really matter who my agent is?
Absolutely. You want your agent to be resourceful. You want your agent to be charismatic, like that's not no, but you want them to be experienced, especially in this market. I know as you probably find yourself getting a lot of referrals. When you are a strong realtor in an area, you're going to find yourself getting a lot of referrals because buyers are looking for strong agents, but also if they are working with another agent in another state and they're a relocation, they know what the market's like. They know how hot it is here and how difficult it can be to secure a home.
Yeah.
So having that right person and also the right realtor that has the right team in place, super valuable. You don't want to be sitting there, 6 months later And I've seen it happen already. 6 months later, they're still writing offers. And at this point, they're writing offers now on homes that are way less larger than they were at the beginning. The prices have gone up, interest rates have gone up. So again, there is a sense of urgency if you're in the market.
Sure. Now, I think you also have a condo here. I don't know if we have pictures of this one. Maybe you can
No.
describe North Pearl Lake Causeway.
Yes.
Where is that?
It's in Altamont Springs. It's a condo. The reason there's no pictures is because it's a brand new listing, and we're just now getting the pictures actually today. But that's the kind of market we're in. The second we get something, it's gone and closed.
Yeah.
And so this one's one that I just picked up, and he is a gentleman that's an investor who's owned it for a long time. And the property was built in 1974, which I think all great things were born in the 70s. And I happen to be born in 74, so I was excited about that. 1,053 heated square feet, and we're asking 160,000. So great property. It's at the bottom. You're not going to really hear about a lot under 200.
Yeah.
But you will find some condos in like the suburbs actually for around that price. Again, if it's the objective, right? Sometimes buyers have this home, especially first-time home buyers, have this idea of what they want to buy versus the need. And right now, I think most importantly, we all need to not be renting.
Yeah. Well, and think about it. Your mortgage payment on 160 is going to be $800-900 max, and HOA fees too. But go try to rent that right now. Go try to rent that condo, and you're paying $1,800, something like that, easy on a 2.2. The rental market is absurd right now.
It is, and if you are renting, at the very least, get yourself pre-approved.
Yeah.
Start the process, even if you find out that it's going to take you 5 or 6 months to be approved because you got things to take care of. That's fine, but start the process, or else you're always going to find yourself renting.
Sure.
And it's a waste of money, and everybody should be owning, especially here in Florida. What a great place to live and to own. What a great place to have an investment. I really
Completely
feel
agree.
there's no better place to live than
I-
Florida, but Central Florida.
I agree with you 100%. Now, there's one more listing coming on the market. Are we going to talk about that, or you going to
No,
keep that
that
close
one we're
to the
going to go
vest?
ahead and we're going to talk about that
All
another
right,
day.
Another day.
Yes,
All right.
another day,
I know that's a
another day.
special one to you.
Yes.
We'll bring you back and talk to you about that one as well. Excellent job as always, Rose Kemp.
Thank you.
Eric, now let me talk to you a little bit about condo living too, because we just showed a condo. I'm perfectly okay with condos. I know that when it comes to investments, a lot of people don't like to invest in condos. How do you feel about condos for investment or for a primary home? Think of it a couple who's an empty nester now, who their kids are all in college. What do you think about a condo for them to live in as a homestead property?
Now, condo living is good for people who don't want to mess with anything outside the house.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with the lawn. I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to mess with the pool. There's a community pool in the condominium. So they're able to do that. And there, as Rose mentioned, there are numerous condominiums in this Central Florida area. I'm talking with a friend right now about possibility of listing theirs. It's a 3-story, but very, very nice that they've redone. And so I hope to get that, and then I'll show you pictures of that one on the show. But I think condos are for individuals that have a lifestyle where I'm so busy, I don't want to mess with stuff at home, I don't need a yard, et cetera, and then they move to the condo.
And everyone complains about the HOA fees, but the HOA fees do cover a lot of the things that you would have to pay separately if you had a single-family residential house. And also think about this, when you make a mortgage payment, PITI, principal, interest, taxes, insurance. That insurance that the HOA is paying really covers a lot of your homeowner's insurance. I mean, your insurance owning a condo is way, way less expensive, is it not?
Well, and it is. And the other thing too, Justin, is depending on where you're buying, but a lot of homes that I've seen, Rose as well, you have an HOA.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
fees in that HOA
That's a
as
good
well.
point.
So unless you're living out in the country and it specifically says no HOA, you're going to pay an HOA fee.
Not only that, I mean, we see a lot of single-family homes that have not one but 2 HOAs, a primary, a master,
Yeah.
and a sub-HOA. So I see a lot of people who own a home who have not one but 2 HOAs. So I wouldn't necessarily let the HOA part of a condominium scare you off that much, right?
No, it
No.
would definitely.
And they vary. I mean, some condos don't have a very high HOA, but it's a way of owning. A lot of young, I think millennials
Yeah.
are looking at condos.
Yeah.
parents buying them for them so they don't have to rent.
Pay
too.
rent. Yeah,
Exactly.
the rental market's crazy. I mean, I would not let the interest rates going up a little bit scare you off from buying. If you can qualify, I think now's a great time to buy. Rose Kemp, as always, what a pleasure. Excellent work today. All of your travels, you're bringing all that knowledge back to Central Florida. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Eric Mock, is always a pleasure to see you. Great to see you around the office sometimes as
Thanks,
well.
Justin. Sure.
Most importantly, thank you for joining us today. I love spending time with you. If you're looking to sell your home, let me make you a deal. I'll actually show it off right here on this show for you. I'd be happy to do it. If you need to get pre-approved, like we talked about, you have to get pre-approved before you make an offer on a house right now. No one is going to sign a contract with you without that pre-approval. Dallas Lehman is standing by at 407-205-0400. I'm attorney Justin Clark, and I'll see you right back here next week for more You Have Real Estate. Here with my good buddy Carter Burks with Carter Water at a house doing a full house install. Now, we're not in my house, but I do have this system in my house, and I love it. Thank you to Carter Water for what you guys have done for me.
Absolutely.
Not only am I saving money every day, because we're not buying bottled water anymore, Carter, the shower feels totally different now. Why is that?
Well, because you don't have any hardness in your water anymore, Justin. Calcium, magnesium's gone, the chlorine's gone as well. So all you have is good, clean water.
And the cost. I paid $0 up front and literally the cost of a couple of bottles of water per month, and it's amazing. And again, think about all the bottles of water I'm not drinking and my family's not drinking. I mean, we're saving hundreds and hundreds of dollars per month, all while having much better water. Why is the Florida water so bad?
Well, because we come from the Florida aquifer. The aquifer is polluted. It's full of everything we do up here gets down there. Then the city has to hit it with so many chemicals to make it safe to come out to you.
Right. And you know, we have families. I have a family. I feel so much better now that my family's protected from that bad water. I think what people don't understand is when you're bathing, when you're showering in the Florida water, that's also not good for your health.
It's not, because your skin will soak it up. You just don't drink it, you consume it through your body as well.
And what kind of process is that? Is this a several-day deal? You're going to have to uproot the family, or is this fairly simple?
There's no backhoes or bulldozers involved, I guarantee it. Because our patented technology with NASA and the EPA, it provides good, clean water throughout every single faucet in your home. So whether it's here in the kitchen, in the bathroom, you always are protected with good, clean water.
So when you leave this house today, this family is going to be able to turn that on and drink fresh, clean, healthy water. Is that what you're telling me?
That's it right there.
$0 down, payment plans. You're going to pay so little per month. Do yourself a favor. Call my man Carter Burks with Carter Water today. You will absolutely not regret that decision.
Do you want to feature your home for free on our show? My name is Vivian Lehman with You Have Realty, and we've come up with a comprehensive marketing strategy to get your home sold quickly. Whether buying or selling, we have all the resources for your real estate transaction: builder, insurance, title, mortgage, and we might even know Justin Clark. All under one roof. Call us at 407-205-0400.
Does credit card debt have you spinning out of control? Call me today or visit youhavepower.com.
The proceeding was a paid advertisement. The views expressed were the sole responsibility of the advertiser.